Hello my new rework. Hello old me. I heard I got changed a lot, so tell me about it. Oh well, there's a lot of stuff to tell. Well, first of all, I got a very good DPS buff. The way I fly changed, I now fly in like this. Also, I got a new ability which lets me change my direction midway. And of course many other stat changes. Wow, so are you better than me now? Yeah, very much. Hey, what about me? Bro, even the version before me was better than you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
Oh wow, I feel so useful. Everybody is using me in their matches. I like it this way. Hey engineer, are you ready from building the time machine?
Yes I am, but you didn't respond to me when I asked you why you wanted me to build it?
Well...
Wait, aren't you going to go back to the past and see how you were? If you are, then I'm not going to let you in.
Oh come on, I just want to meet my old self.
Commander, I know what you're gonna do, so no.
Screw it.
Hey.
Who are you? I am you but better lol. Oh ye, show me your stats. Well, my placement cost is 850, and I am a support and offensive. How are you offensive? Aren't we the same? I'm glad you asked. I have a new ability which spawns APCs. But I have to say it's pretty expensive. Well, I have to say my call of arms is 50%. That's so sad, mine is 55%. Why did I waste my time to come here? You didn't waste your time, mortal. Who is that? Expose yourself now. Hi, I'm Commander from 2019. So what makes you special? Well, as you see, my call of arms is 35%. So what make you different? Well, gather a bunch of us in the same place and you'll get this. Bro, I hate you. Me too. Oh my god, after so long I finally got a buff. Yeah, it looks like it. Wow, I'm so excited. Please tell me all the changes you got. Well, as you can see, I got no changes in appearance and I look the same. But I got massive changes in like almost every stat of mine. I will let some of my clips showcase my power now. Oh wow, you look really different. Not only looks, I am really different too. Oh, I see. I heard you got a buff, so you got better range and discount than me now. Well, I am a really different tower than you now. What do you mean, or still the DJ booth? Well, literally everything about me changed and it's really complex, so I will try give a small summary. So now I have 3 different tracks: purple, green and red. Each of my track give different buffs. So for example, my purple track gives range buff, green track gives discount buff and red track gives a damage buff. But they also give additional effects, like the green track can also give money now. There is also an ability adding different effects to each track, additional buffs, defense, melting and active buffs and so much more. Hey Pyromancer. Hello fellow Pyromancer. So hey, I heard you got a buff. Yup, and I got a pure buff. What do you mean by that? Well, I basically mean like almost every stat of my tower got buffs and there wasn't any nerfs at all. Usually another rebalances while a tower get buffs, some of its stat might also get a nerf. But in my case none of my stats got a nerf and I was just made better. It's the same for Golden Pyromancer too, he also got a pure buff. Well, my biggest buff was my max hits increasing, that literally increases the DPS so much. We're still not better than me. I mean, you slowed down enemies. But even if I am not better than you, at least I am not trash as I once used to be. Oh wow, looks like I grew hair. Was that really the first thing you thought about? Anyways, the new appearance looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Thanks. So what changes you got? Well, first of all, I got a lot more expensive. Like actually a lot. But I also got a lot more DPS for that. Also now I have a bleed effect which can stack till 30. Here's some gameplay of me. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. What happened to the knife throw? Well, that got removed. What, that was one of the features that made me unique from other melee towers. Oh well. Anyways, without that I still think overall I am better than you. Well, I guess the players can decide what they prefer, since even though you do have more DPS, you're still more expensive. True, but I still think I'm better. Wow, finally a rework after so long. Lol. I don't think I have to explain about myself, I have been a horrible tower for way too long. So tell me, how is my rework? Oh well, of course. Well, of course I had an overall buff and many of my stats changed. Also I got a new ability. Well, kind of basically your old missile attack which was done occasionally has been made into a non-separate ability. We can choose where to send the missiles, and it also depends how many missiles go on which level I am. Here's some gameplay. I just can't think of anything else, then finally I may get the respect I deserve. Rest easy. Wow, you look drastically different. Hey, it looks like many of the reworks in TDS nowadays really drastically change the towers. Which is a good thing mostly, I guess. Guess that will be added later. Like that. Hey son, it looks like I am replacing you. Yeah, after the freezer rework the TDS freeze mechanics changed drastically. Because of that I sucked a lot for some time now. Well, I guess I have to come help then. So dad, how stronger are you than me? Well son, I have better DPS and much better value than you, and many other things in which I am better than you too. I also have a passive ability called Aftershock which, well, does this. Wow, you are so much stronger. Hey, I am stronger one out of you two. Oh, my youngest son, are you sure? Yes, just look at how strong I was back then. I may still be better than you. Oh really? Let's see what other people think about it. Wow, it looks like I actually got a proper buff this time. Lol. So what was a rework? Well, I technically got a mini rework, but to be honest it seems like a pretty big deal to me. Well, basically they gave me different ammo types. Flame arrows, shock arrows and explosive arrows. The player can change it at will and each of them gives a different advantage, as you would have probably guessed. Oh, pretty cool. Players might actually finally use you, lol. To be completely honest, I am still a pretty mid-tower, so I doubt that. There are many options which are better than me, and plus the cost for me is way too expensive. Oh. Hi, so I heard that you got nerfed. No, not really. Even though my DPS got nerfed, I still have my skeletons, which are now really good and they no longer die if I activate my ability multiple times. And also I almost forgot, my range got buffed and now I have 32 range at max level. But unfortunately I now cost 48,000 cash to max out, and my price in the shop has been increased from 1,800 to 2,250 gems, so I'm a bit harder to get now. Well, that doesn't really seem like a big buff. I know, but if you use me correctly, I can be a pretty good tower to pick. Show me then. Okay, bet.